Hey, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Laura Lee Oracle. Hey, I hope you're doing well today. Let's take a look and see what the universe wants to tell you today. What is the message for Sagittarius, please? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, here we go. Look at this one. Forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of the old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. All right, so yeah, Sagittarius, it's time to make new choices. You keep doing the same old thing over and over again, and you keep getting the same results. So let go of the old patterns and embrace the power of positivity. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in your world right now to see why do you need to make a new choice. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please so hit that subscribe button or that like button or share it with a friend. All right, first card, stillness. This is something you need to meditate over. The universe wants you to go into somewhere quiet and just meditate, pray, and ask the universe for help about making a choice. Those choices are very hard, and be open. You need to have your heart and mind open so you can hear what the universe is trying to tell you. Look, be open to abundance. So if you're struggling right now being at the same job and you go out even on dates and you meet the same kind of people and you just don't feel like you're getting anywhere, right? It's just, why can't I meet the right people? Why can't I have that perfect job? Well, it's because you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You keep visiting the same places. You keep applying for a job in the same sort of places. It's time to, mix things up a little bit. I think you would enjoy that. Yeah, you want to do something that will fulfill your heart. So you're going to have to take a little deep look into your heart and see what kind of job or person are you looking for, and change the way you look at things. Okay, let's take another look and then just relax. So just relax. Maybe you're not meeting that person that you want to meet because you're looking a little desperate. Maybe you flirt a little too much. Maybe you drink a little too much. Maybe you come on a little needy, whatever that is. As career-wise, maybe you just, I only know how to do one thing, so that's all I'm going to do. It's like, I've been doing the same job since I graduated college or since high school, and now, what can I do, right? Well, if you start looking at what your job, you're on your resume, all of the little jobs that you do every day, you're going to be surprised at just how much you can do, right? You can do more than just, I don't know, if you're an accountant or whatever, you can do more than just add numbers. You can talk to people, you can go in all different directions. So, talk to the universe, relax, just settle down, meditate, and I'm sure the universe will give you an answer. All right, when that answer does come, you're going to have to take the lead. You can stay where you are right now, but if you have that little intuition, that little voice saying, hey, you know what if I decided to do this instead? And you follow through with that, that is your leadership coming through. Otherwise, you can have that little voice in your head and saying, I should do this, but I'm so used to doing what I do, I really don't want to go, or that job is clear across town, or, is it really something I want to do? But if you follow up on that, then you put your leadership into motion, and look, it says taking action. So maybe you've already decided kind of in your head what you would like to do, or the kind of person you want to be with. But it's just not happening. So the time now is to start rearranging the way you do things to create new results. So it's time to start doing it, and it's time to start doing it now. All right? Okay. Yes. Change. There we go. Change. So when you make new choices, you create new results. So it's time for you to change what you've been doing in order to find your fulfillment and your abundance. And just as I said, relax and keep your heart and mind open, because you will be getting signs from the universe. You know, the signs from the universe come in very subtle, like whisper-like, or just a passing, fleeting thought. But if you miss it once, don't worry, because that thought will keep coming into your head the more and more that the universe is trying to pull you away into a different direction. So take the lead on that, okay? Well, first off, you have to decide exactly what you want. And that's kind of what we've been talking about. What will fulfill your soul? What will give you that not necessarily leadership, but what will give you that pleasure, or who will give you that pleasure, or whatever you're looking for right now. Go into some deep and serious soul searching here in the stillness, in your meditations, in your prayer, and talk to the universe. Yeah, you'll be happy you did. Look at that. You've got satisfaction. Once you start kind of figuring out what it is, start taking action. And then look, when the abundance does start coming in, you're going to be very satisfied that you went ahead. Look at this. Yes, happiness. Happiness is coming your way too with this new way of change. And look at this, Sagittarius. Mischief. You're going to enjoy life. You won't be dreading going out, doing the same old thing. So let's change the patterns, the way you are living. Whatever it is, it's not working for you right now. It's time to look deep into your heart, look deep into your soul, and figure out what you want to do, and then take action and change your ways. Oh yes, this is going to help heal all those old hurts and worries. And you know, if you keep getting into the same kind of relationship with the same kind of people, your heart is always going to be broken, right? Or if you get into that same pattern of where you want to work and it's always the same thing. You're going to be burnt out just as much as you are now from this future job. So this change is going to help you heal. All right, have patience. Yes, it's not going to come Monday morning at 10 o'clock. This is going to take a while. You have to go in and find out exactly who you want. And that can take days, weeks, maybe months sometimes. But once you do that, then you can figure out what kind of change you want to make. All right. Well, this one came up. It's something to do with your home life. So maybe you are, pretty much changing career, changing where you live, maybe changing relationships. It's all about what you desire here. All right. So do some creative thinking. You're a creative person, Sagittarius. Do you want to just go ahead and start writing a book or doing artwork or making pottery, you can just go off on so many different creative ways of doing things. You don't have to go by every page that you have read in your college books. You don't have to go by everything your employers have told you. You've got a burning feeling in your heart that you want to do something creative. You want to make something. Maybe, like I said, if you're in an accounting, maybe you want to start being an architect, building houses, or, just something like that. You want to create a legacy, shall we say. So start thinking about something like that. All right. Yes, it is scary. Here we have our little possum. This is bashfulness. It's like, oh, but I can't do that. If I do that, I'm going to be so scared. I'm so used to going from A to B to C, and now you're asking me to go to XYZ. Yeah, it is a very big change, but I think you will enjoy it. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to be very determined. If you're not satisfied with the way your life is right now, you are going to have to take the lead, figure out what you want to do, and be determined to take the action to change. All right? There's your point right there. Yes, you do have the intelligence. You can do whatever your mind wants. And if it's a specific kind of a job, maybe you'll have to take some college courses or online courses or whatever. But check out your resume. I bet you'll be surprised that, just even things like being in charge of so many people, or being able to give group group readings, being able to get in front of a bunch of people and talk about things. Maybe you want to talk about what matters the most to you instead of what matters to the company. There are so many things you can, you've got great computer skills. Maybe you have great visions of what things should be, but you have that capability, Sagittarius. All you need is a little more confidence in yourself. All right? Yes. Talk to some people that love you and are loyal to you, and they will give you what you need. Not to say that the universe and the angels have your back also. They want to see you succeed. They want you to have this abundance. They want your soul to be fulfilled. And the only way you can do that is really take a good look at yourself, keep your heart and mind open, and be determined to change what you're doing now. Don't worry, the universe is watching over you. The angels are there. They're going to protect you. When you're like, oh, well, if I do this, then what if I become homeless if I quit this job and can't find another one? Well, don't quit your job until you find another one, all right? Make sure you have enough money to get you from ABC to XYZ. The universe is going to be there watching over you. Oh, yeah, there'll be obstacles to overcome. You're not going to get it, the minute you walk into one place, just because you heard me say, you need to change your ways. But with experience and, you'll get turned down at some point or another. That's just the way life is. But if you are determined, and if you are a strong leader with yourself, yeah, you'll find it. You'll find that perfect job. And just because you get turned down for another job opportunity or relationship, that one just wasn't working for you. That's what the universe says. Hey, no, you don't want to go this direction. I've got something better planned. And once again, healing. This is what you need, Sagittarius. You really need to heal. You need to find that peace that you're looking for, right? Wouldn't it be just nice to find something that you don't have to wake up in the morning and hate having to get going to work, and you can come home in the evening and you can just relax because you had an enjoyable day. Yeah, it's coming. Here's anticipation. You can have that life that you want. All you have to do is quit going the old route, right? Put an end to the things that aren't working. There we go. Put an end to those things that aren't working. All right, let's see. Anything else? Preparation's always necessary. So make a journal or write things down. Write down what you would want out of life. Write out how you can get what you want out of life. And look at this. Start over. Start over. I couldn't have asked for those cards. So yeah, it's time for you to start over. It's time for you to put an end to the old way of doing things. It's time for you to find something that gives you joy, something that you're creative with, something that, you'll find peace at the end of the day. All right, that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. or leave a comment. Let me know if this hits home. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.